everybody, thank you for choosing MrCrazy.com and welcome to the Kids Blog Hop. I'm making a baseball card for Dylan Barber. Dylan's mom, Vicky, is real good friends with my mom. She's a very sweet lady, and she has Yorkies just like us. Dylan is 9, and he has leukemia, which he was diagnosed on January the 27th, 2011. And I'm making him a get well card using my Creative Times stamp set, which the stamp set is turn up that frown upside down. So I thought that would be an appropriate stamp set. So I chose that one out of all my stamp sets to do. CML, it's leukemia. Less than 2% of all CML diagnoses are children. Dylan is one of 6 patients in oncology department at Children's Medical Hospital in Dallas, which is a type of there's a type of leukemia, which I don't know which one it is. But he was diagnosed in the first stage of, there's 3 stages of the cancer, and he has begun taking chemotherapy treatments. He's on a lot of medication, and he's needing your all's help. Dylan, Mark, and Vicky, Dylan's parents, insurance policy covers most of the cost of the medication, which is wonderful, but there is $1,600 per month that the insurance does not cover. Dylan has to take this medication for the best chance to put CML into remission. Dylan's parents, along with his doctors, are trying to keep the drug company to donate some of the medication to help Dylan, but that takes time. And with Vicky taking off from work to be with Dylan, they really need our help. So, there'll be a link on my blog to donate to his Facebook page. I'll make sure both of those are on there, and Vicky updates that constantly. So, she's really good friends with my mom. She's the founder of one of my mom's websites that she's real good in, and she's really wonderful. But go to his link that will be on there. It's a donation page that you can read more about Dylan and what awesome, I'm trying to find words to describe what he goes through. He has to be a very strong child. But let's get into the card, and like I said, welcome to the Kids Blog Hop. I thought this would be a great way to get it out there about Dylan, and a great way for a part of a blog hop, because this is for another child, and I just thought it would be good. So I hope you all enjoyed this card I'm making, and I'll talk more about Dylan here in a little bit. And stay tuned for the giveaway, the blog candy. If I can find my ATG gum. Here it is under this picture. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and folding it in half, just like this. And I've bone folded it. And I'm putting this baseball paper because he loves sports. He signed up for soccer right before I think they found out about the cancer. But he also likes all kinds of sports, and I have a lot of baseball paper. So I thought, why not do baseball? So HEG is one of my favorite adhesives, so I always like to use top of the line that I can find adhesive. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to put some more ATG on this ribbon, which is baseball ribbon. So you can really tell by the end of this card, hopefully, that it's all based on baseball card and everything. I'll make sure there's a picture on there, because a lot of people like the pictures. So, if you all like pictures, I'll make sure they're on there. Some of you all like watching the videos. Like, I was making a video, and I didn't make a video, but I just took the picture of it, and they said miss the video. So it's really hard to make everyone happy. So I think I'll just take a picture and do a video. At least I'll try. put that sheet of paper down. Then I've got this really cool idea to use this paper right here that says baseball, baseball, baseball all over again. I think it would go good right here. I think it would go good. So I'm going to try to put that down and put this down. Just use my ATG gun again. I change places off and on to get ATG removable, adhesive. But for my dimensionals, I used, the reason I'm answering this right now is because somebody asked me, and I forgot who told me. Who told me about it was Logan's Crafty Mama. And they're just, these right here, they're just different strips. And it's really simple. And what I'm going to do here is I've got all kinds of stickers that I thought, since I don't really have any, a good Cricut cartridge for this, that I'd just use some like felt stickers to go along with the smile, everything will be fine. So, that's what I'm going to do today. And if I can open it, I'll probably just stab it with a pair of scissors. But like I said, Vicky is real good friends with my mom. She has Yorkies just like us. They're living in Texas. Dylan is fighting a cancer that only 2% of children have, and that's a very low amount. And please pray for him. There's a donation page that you can donate to, and there's a Facebook page you can like and have updates about him. And I'm just going to put some cardstock stickers because I really like cardstock stickers. Be the best you can be, not just in sports but in life. You owe it to yourself. And I like this right here. I'll read it to you. Be the best you can be, not just in sports but in life. You owe it to yourself. So I thought that would be good to go inside. This card I'm decorating inside and out, so that'll be really cool. So this goes inside. And I like how it's formed right here. And then I'm going to use this play ball. Try to make that go right here. I'll use another baseball sticker. Okay. Try to put that right there. Then I'll put another sticker right here. Let's make sure you can see it. Let's zoom in. Okay. Sounds good to me. I swear these felt stickers, they're worse than the dimensionals. Okay. No, okay. I hate these stickers, I swear. And this can just be a learning experience. When I learn something. But like I said, I don't like to edit, and I just want you all to feel that when you watch one of my videos, you get the truth. I don't like editing. Not that people that do edit don't tell the truth. I'm not trying to say that at all. But I just like to make sure nobody feels like trying to lie to you all. That's why I do everything straight from here. And I'm going to put this baseball bat right at the bottom. Trying to make it all dimensioned so it'll look really cool. And then I'm going to use this baseball helmet right above this little baseball bat. Because that's how it was in the little template. Right here. And then this baseball glove can go right here. And I want this sentiment to go somewhere around in here, I guess. I keep on thinking that there's going to be a Cricut cutout, so I was leaving space right there. But there won't be, so that space can go for more stickers to dimension it out more and make it to look even better. So what I'm going to do is just use one of these dimensionals. Actually 2. Actually 1.5. Because I cut one to go with a smaller piece and a whole one. And Logan's Crafty Mama talks about these all the time. This is the ones she uses instead of Stampin' Up. But I like them both. If I'm going to choose for the Stampin' Up size, I'd go with Stampin' Up because they're easier to peel off. But everything else, I like the other ones. If they're easier to peel off, I'd love the other ones. And then right here is where the sentiments go. Smile. Everything will be fine. And that is true. I love how Emma did these stamps because she did them, and I love these stamps. And in baseball, I want it to go right here. I don't want to cover up that baseball because I put it in there for a reason, but it's just kind of getting covered up. So that's okay. And I don't think I'll tie a bow or a ribbon. Use a ribbon right there. So that'll look good right there. And he's a real baseball fan, so. Or my source told me. I would overlap. So that's pretty cool. And here's the inside. Then we got to put a sheet of cardstock, which I'm just going to take some 12x12 cardstock that I got from HSN. That goes great with the Cricut Imagine. That's the kind of cardstock, white cardstock I use. Unless I'm doing a report, then I use the cheap brand from Walmart. That's what I call it. But I'm using nice paper for the inside. So it's an 8.5. 8.5 right here by 5.5. 8.5 by 5.5. Okay, so after I got it in that size, I just like to trim it down 1 inch on each side. And on this case, I only have to trim it down twice because it each counts for a size. So there we go. And then we've got this right here. And HEG this down. And my HEG gun stopped working for a minute. So don't worry, smile, everything will be fine. Okay, so there we go. Got the HEG down on it, and we're good. And here we go, and that's it. And all we're going to do is stamp another sentiment inside. Happiness brings out the joy in all of us. And that's the same I'm going to use. Happiness brings out the joy in all of us. So this is a happy, happy card. Happy, happy card. And I still got to talk about the giveaway. So let's try to hurry this card up. There we go. So there's that. And the giveaway. I'm giving away a Simply Charmed Cricut cartridge. And this is the Cricut cartridge. It's already in the packaging. I'll put it out in one of my FedEx Express things and ship it out to you. So leave a comment on this on my blog, and you can win the Simply Charmed Cricut cartridge. All you have to do is be a follower, and you have to leave a comment. So thanks for watching, Mr. Cricut Crazy, and remember to check out Dylan and his Facebook page and his donation page. That would be so thankful and grateful. So thanks for watching, Mr. Cricut Crazy. Hope you have a great day, and hope I didn't make this too long. Bye for now.